Hello everyone, welcome back to PooLin's channel. I'm Sean, and today I'm going to show you how to use our new EOC05 2-in-1 sewing and embroidery machine for different stitches functions and how to change the presser foot. And this machine can do both sewing and embroidery, perfect for all your daily DIY projects. Okay, let's start. And besides the general presser foot here that comes with the machine, we've got 5 extra ones. The zipper foot, overcasting foot, buttonhole foot, button sewing foot, and embroidery foot. Each presser foot is marked with the letter J, G, A, M, and so on. You will want to match these letters with the stitch types shown on the screen for the better result. Each one is designed for a specific sewing task and has its own stitch pattern to match. First, we will start with the general foot that's already installed on the machine. On the screen, select a basic straight stitch. Place the fabric under the foot, lower it down, and you're ready to start sewing. Next, let's remove the general foot. Just press the black button and it pops right off. Now grab the zipper foot. It's the one marked with the number 1. You will see a little bar on the foot. Line that up with the groove right here. Lower the presser foot and listen for the click. That's it. The new foot is attached and ready to go. It's made just for zippers. Select stitch J1 on the screen and start sewing along the zipper edge. Nice and neat every time. Now we are switching to the overcasting foot labeled G. Just repeat the same steps as before. On the screen, select one of the stitches under the G section and start sewing. This foot helps keep the fabric edges from fraying and makes your project looks more polished and professional. Next, we are switching to the buttonhole foot labeled A. Before attaching it, grab the button you are going to use and slide it into the back of the foot. This helps the machine automatically set the right buttonhole size. Once that's done, put down the white lever and position it in front of the stopper. That means the setup is complete. Now, select the buttonhole stitch and the machine will take care of the whole process for you. Super easy and convenient. Now let's switch to the M presser foot for sewing buttons. Place your button on the fabric and position both under the presser foot. Make sure the needle lines up with the left hole of the button. Then slowly turn the main axis counterclockwise to check if the needle spacing matches. And if it doesn't, you can adjust the width setting on the screen. Once it's aligned and the needle moves perfectly between the 2 holes, press start and let the machine do the rest. Look at that, your button is securely sewn on. On the far right of the stitch selection row, you will see the personal stitches. Tap the combine button, choose the stitches you want to mix, and you will see them appear on the right side of the screen in real time. Then, just hit save, and your custom stitch pattern will be stored under personal stitches, ready for you to use next time. Finally, let's remove the sewing presser foot to switch to the embroidery foot. Use the screwdriver to turn the screw counterclockwise and the presser foot will come off easily. Now, take the embroidery foot, align the notch with the screw and tighten it clockwise with a screwdriver. Just like that, your embroidery foot is installed. At this point, all you need to do is attach the embroidery unit and you will enter the embroidery interface. The embroidery functions work the same way as our EOC05, so you can check out our channel of the full tutorial series on that. And that's our tutorial on the stitch functions and presser foot replacement of our EOC05 2-in-1. Today, we covered the most basic stitch types, but there are so many more built-in stitches waiting for you to explore. One machine, endless creativity, making your sewing project easier and more fun. See you in the next video.